We now return to Let's Play Lethis, Path of Progress. Raventon. The bourgeois are coming. In the center of the swamps. Don't ask why, but more and more bourgeois are fantasizing about building luxurious manors near the swamps, for whatever reason. A big crowd of commoners would allow us to save enough money to build another monument that is just as impressive as the botanic gardens we are currently building in the inner earths. Raventon is literally located in the midst of a morass. Catherine has no idea whatsoever why someone might want to live there. But not only commoners are interested, workers too. In the end, which urbanist wouldn't take a chance like this to later boast about it? Let's see if we can build a nifty city in a region that ghastly. Get out of the way. Alright, so this is a mess of a map. We've got some gold over here. It's all on islands, and a lot of this stuff cannot be destroyed. So that's taking up valuable real estate. However, we do have... Yep, we've got access to all 3 minerals. We've also got 3 food types. That'll be helpful. We've also got alcohol. Okay, so basically I can make everything myself here. But, in order to get 400 inhabitants in a mansion, I'm going to need quite a bit of space. So, I'll have to figure that one out and see if we can't do this in a very reasonable fashion. Right, well, I decided to build over here. I think this ought to be enough space for everybody to move in. 2 housing blocks should be enough. I'm just thinking, oh, we don't have a town hall. Ah, that is important. Okay, well, I guess I can just put that over here then, because I don't think I'll need this much room for anything else. So there we go, problem solved. Right, so I've got access to steam right here, and this will probably be my industrial center. Like, I'll have the manufacturing going on here, because otherwise we're going to have to cart the minerals all the way across the map. As it is, I'm going to have to settle my farmland here. I built over a bunch of farm here to get the elites in. I need 17 houses, or 17 mansions, to make this work. So, just make sure I actually got that much. Yes, I did. Okay, good. So that'll go there. And hopefully the rest of this will work out. We'll have enough workers that I won't have to evolve them too far. So, let's get the farming up and running. First things first is pumpkins. That is going to be the easy source of food. So, probably build 1, 2, 3, 5 ought to be enough, I would think. I'll put in 7. And then we'll just line this up. Come on, there we go. So I am going to need to split off wheat. I'm going to need to save most of this for wheat, because it has to be made into flour and bread, as well as the meat. Meat production will be the secondary food source for the common housing, if we get that far, if they need it. Otherwise I'll just save the bread, because it is more labor intensive. So we'll make less of it. I'm going to need... Let's see, where does this guy go? He goes all the way to there. I will put a roadblock there to remind myself of where he goes. Okay, so I'll have the condenser here. And... well, if I'm going to have industry of all kinds out here, it doesn't really matter then. But we'll be able to put the automaton factories and the smelteries and all that around here. It's really a shame, because we've got all this land out here that could be used for stuff, but I don't really know what I'd put out there. I mean, it doesn't have, with these things in the middle, it doesn't really have a good place for putting common housing block. I mean, if we need it, but there's also the matter of distribution. I don't want to have a lot of distribution centers, so this is the best way to do this, I believe. Okay, so is that all of the pumpkins? Nope, we still got some in stock. Okay, so let's go ahead and start distributing some of that. Just get an early start on this. Now I believe I'm going to put, yeah, and I left a spot there for the theater. Okay, so I'll put you there. And you are not going to take bread. I'll have you take everything else, though, as it comes in. So you can grab that and start distributing. That's going to build these guys up to the next... They're going to need a wash house after that, so let's put in the wash house as well. And then that's going to require the exorcist, so let's do that as well. This time I did put down the tax huts. Didn't I? No, I didn't. I put down the one in the elite housing block. I did not put one down in the common housing blocks. Okay, well that's a good start. At least I caught that one early on. So they should grab the pumpkins and go. Now I'm hoping that once we get the Emporium over here, it will be able to go this far to get to these guys. And it looks like I have to remember also to... I could clear out these trees, but I'm going to have to leave a little space for the people to come in, because as soon as that theater goes down, that's going to block off their entrance into the city. So they're going to have to come this way, or there should be enough space for one, so I can clear out some trees and have them come in that way. Anyhow, it's been a year, or 3, 53% unemployment. So, what can we employ them towards? I guess we can begin employing them towards the automatons, because we're going to need those to get the emporiums and all that other stuff employed. So, begin with... How about we put it on the side? We'll put down Le Condenser, and we'll put 1, 2... May as well put all 5 on here, because why not? Actually, we've got 6 this time round? Fine. This is only costing me 40 florin. Of course, the cost in stretching pipe is another matter. Just pull you over that way, and then you should probably pull it over that way. We are maximizing the space I'm leaving. Oh, of course, it's not going to go there. Okay. And then got to turn the map around so I can make sure that this one is going to be somewhere efficient. I could just stretch it across the road, I guess. That's a roadblock. Okay. Good enough. We've got plenty of pipe down. So, first things first, we need to get... Well, first of all, first things first, we need to get a distribution center so that I can bring all my stuff together. Raw materials. Should I actually put a raw material collector here, maybe? Because then we can bring that and that. But then this is going to have to come across from over here, so... let's just put it right in the middle. The game is really jumpy for some reason. It doesn't do a smooth glide. The camera is jumpy is what I mean to say. Okay, so collect... that, collect... Well, first I should turn it down to proper storage space, so we're not abusing that. Okay, collect gold. Once we got the steam coming in, I'll begin looking at... Well, maybe I should do that first, actually. I should think about setting up an export industry and then go towards the elite houses. What are the goals? 20,000 florin, right. So what are the exports? We can do the copper. Excellent, we can do that right off the bat. As well as utensils. Wellinger will take, looks like bread. Well, we'll open up to you anyway because you've got potatoes. Actually, that was a complete waste. We have nothing. Nothing from you that I need. They will buy ornaments. They can sell me nothing I need. So let's conserve some of my money. They can do that, and well, they'll buy pumpkins, but I'm more interested in getting the material wealth out there first. Yeah, we need nothing else from these guys. So, I mean, like, I could do silk. I could turn silk into cloth. Where's the second one? Southwell? Did I only see one? I guess whatever. Okay, so I've got 2 open now. So I was going to get started on the iron, so I could build the automatons, but maybe I'll just get started on these guys instead, seeing as how that would allow me to immediately export it. Can I even cross from here? This is going to be really difficult. Oh, good. We'll make a cross from there. And now I'm not wasting so much time and effort. Okay, so let's put down a road. I need to probably make a loop road in order for this to be most efficient. We'll go something like this. That is not at all what I wanted to do. God damn it. Well, fine. We'll stretch it out this way then. So be it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6 will be fine, I guess. Well, let's take it out to 8. That way I can put the 4s in there. Even though we're going to need 5s for, like, the brewers. Whatever. I'm sure I'll adjust that later. Or not. I'll probably just build around it. Okay. Put you down, and now this is actually not going to work because I was going to use this as the inspector who's going to go up and loop back down and around. He's not going to go that far. So I guess we'll just have to snap that off there, and then this is kind of a waste. Unfortunate. We'll go like that, and then I'll just make sure you're blocked off there. Okay. So, I need to connect you up. Frickin' roads. There we go. Okay, let's get this started. We'll get, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. May as well put them all down. Just to rotate you correctly. There we go. And bring you down like that. How am I going to make this efficient? That's not going to be very efficient whatsoever. Maybe this will work. Okay, so if I take the road from there, well, he's going to walk by that one, so I can stretch it out like that. There. Does he go? Yes, he does. Perfect. And then we'll just go like that. Block that off. And probably turn off 2. So, this is taking that mineral, and then we will begin to sell all of the copper. Okay. So we've got some export, and we should not need an import. So, as long as I can overcome the problems there, that'll be fine. I think next... Oh, we've still got way more employees than we need. Excellent. So, let's get these guys up here. That is not industry. That still always throws me off. Like, this does not say service to me. The little gears, it just comes off as industry. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're all in a row. 6. Could that actually... Ooh, it could. But would I want to do that? No, I don't think so. And this one definitely cannot do that. It's going to have to go this way. Same with this one. Okay. Well, that's probably overkill, and well, I can sell steel. I believe I saw that, so that's fine. We may end up having a secondary thing like that. Right, I gotta put down... Can you not... Oh, is it because you're not attached? I think that's the reason. How am I gonna... I guess I'll connect it to... If I do this, I can connect... There we go, yeah. We'll connect it to that one. And we'll connect it to that one. And then I can just hook up these roads. If the roads would actually cooperate with me. We'll go like... that. And then this It doesn't really matter. You can just go right there. Roadblock it. And now the inspector ought to show me, yep, because now he can get somewhere. Okay, this one, well, yeah, I want to take the ones that are furthest away from the road so it's more efficient and they get to where they need to go. So we're going to need 2. Well, with that in mind, we're only going to need 2 to power 2 foundries, to power 2 robot factories, to power all of our needs, so a little bit of overkill, whatever. Okay. 1, 2, get those close, and then we'll put in 2 robot factories, automaton factories, factories of factories. There we go. And then we need to hook them up with pipes. And away we go. Do they have employees? They have employees. They just have no other supplies. 20% unemployed still. This is going to be quite a thing here. So, since I'm only taking iron in this, I am collecting iron here, but I'm going to want steel if I'm going to sell it. So let's actually lower this to like 12, and then we'll lower this to the 800. Actually, I should lower this to 8, lower that to 800, and this can be raised up to 12, and then we'll just accept steel. Okay, and then I need to make sure, of course, that I am producing enough steel. Well, in that case, -4 workers needed. Right. Okay, then what did really? Because what just opened that required? I mean, did these guys not have the employees? Why are we suddenly seeing that issue? I don't know. But we need to begin distributing food amongst. Seriously, I can't build there. These trees are indestructible. Ah, fuck. Well, that's gonna mess with a few things. That's okay though, because that's not where I intended to put the distribution anyway. I put that up here, I forgot. Okay, so you also cannot have bread. You can have everything else, however. We should have plenty of pumpkins. I mean, these probably still have a storage. Yes, they do. Botanical gardens completed. Far west in the inner earths, urbanist Helena Oshelm has just finished constructing the world's greatest monument so far. Victoria joined the celebration in person. Your citizens become more content. Okay, so once I get this nonsense sorted, what are you folks waiting on? Steam connection? What do you mean you're not connected to Steam? What do you mean? You're totally connected to Steam. What the shit? Okay, well maybe it needs to be connected directly to the condenser? Don't do that. I know it's not gonna... Oh, fuck. Because it's not one tile away. Okay. We'll connect it that way then. How about... I will destroy these even though it's gonna cost me money. Now are you connected? Well, you're connected now. But not your friend here. Which is stupid. You get to stay like that. A mess of steampunky pipes. It's fine by me. That's dumb. Why? I mean, I know the extractor is just the extractor and doesn't condense it, but I mean, it's all connected to the same network, so you would think that as long as a condenser was connected there, it would still... But whatever, I don't know how the behind-the-scenes things work. Okay, so we have excess steel now. I can begin selling all of it. All of it. All of it. Okay. Except, of course, that I need... How many employees? Okay. I need a little bit of excess, which, with my current production scheme, I should not have, so... There. Now we'll be producing enough steel, that I can sell it. Oh, and I totally forgot that I was going to Well, you know what? I don't need to increase you too much right now because what I can do, however, is go ahead and put down all of the elite buildings. Let's start from the back, actually, so I actually know what I'm leaving here. So that's 1, 2, 4. Okay, well, it will all fit regardless. So let's put one there. We'll put the spawn next, followed by distribution, Emporium. Hunky-dory. Okay, so that is well on its way, and if we are selling enough, as soon as I hook up the gold, we'll have a third export, and that will mean I should begin making a bit of money digging in dirt. Mining is quite difficult in these conditions. The drill of 2 of your mines got stuck in mud and ceased to work. 2 iron mines collapse. Oh, fun. Well, they were replaceables, which I will not be replacing right now, because we don't need them. Thankfully, they were not the ones that were actually functioning. What is money like right now? Profit. Hooray! Okay, well that actually works. That actually works very well. Let's do I have people? Barely. I have barely people. So let's put in you. Okay, and let's do, it's gotta be an exorcist, right? Rotate that, there we go. Okay, so we should get a new influx of people here, and that should be enough population to construct gold mines. Once they all move in. I'm just going to go ahead and preempt this and tear out a little pathway here for all these people to move in. Oh, splendid, I can't. That thing is indestructible, it's in the way. Okay, great. Well, how about, are any of these trees? Nope, those big fluffy trees are indestructible. So, just to make sure I remember for myself that I need a way into the damn city, we'll do something like that. And then, of course, I need to roadblock it, so we don't waste steps. Okay. So now, once we put the theater down, they will have a way in, although I guess they could come in behind the town hall, which is probably what they're going to do. Well, whatever. Okay, so, 29% unemployed, hooray! Let's take them and employ them. Just connect this road up here, because why not? Already got the infrastructure pre-built, we don't need more. So, looks like 3? Yeah, looks like only 3. Well, we don't need that many. I mean, we've only got to make jewelry. Industry, goddammit. We only have to make jewelry with it. This way, please. There we go. And this way. This way. There we go. Okay. Spin you around. And that way. And in fact, I could probably put the jeweler out here, so it's right near the source. I mean, it's fairly close. Well, maybe not that close, actually. We'll see. I mean, I've got plenty of room out here, but we'll need it for something. So, turn off 1, maybe. We have to put an inspector down. That's a good start. Can you go there? You cannot go there. Can you go there? You cannot go there. You know what? You'll be fine. We'll put you... Yeah. Ooh, I could actually put it right there. That's actually a good idea right there. Yay! Okay. So what did that do for my employment? 21%? Good. So, export all the gold. Good. This is a good, solid beginning. We've got people that I can still employ. I don't know why I slipped into an accent there. Right. Okay, well, I guess alcohol is next. So, building the alcohol industry. We begin planting barley. However, I do need to save a little bit of room for the accursed wheat that will need to be produced. I guess I'll leave this spot and probably these two. Maybe I might be able to get 3 in there, maybe not. For more pumpkin, although I don't know why I'd need more pumpkin, but at least 1 more for pumpkin, and then we'll have to save a little spot here for some barley. There was, yeah, I mean, there's this whole side over here if we really need to expand more into farming industry. Anyway, this is a good place to stop for this part of the episode, so I'll end it here, and I'll see you next time.